I am not prepared to use this stuff. There are multiple warnings on it. I am very frightened, but I have to do it for the content. Oh, hello, you dirty potters. How are you today? Today is an episode, oh my lord, it's so bright. Today is a very special episode to me because I've been planning to do this for quite some time. As you can tell, we are outside of the cave I call a studio today. The main reason for that is because I've been planning to doctor up my Pitfire kiln for quite some time, but the problem is I need something that's not only weather resistant, but can also handle a lot of heat, and I essentially need to plug up a lot of the air holes in my kiln. If a lot of you remember, I build my Pitfire kiln a little bit differently from the other traditional Pitfire kilns. Generally speaking, a traditional Pitfire kiln is literally just a hole in the ground. It looks like a hole in the ground. The way I build my Pitfire kiln, as I've shown in other videos before, is that I kind of stack them like an actual Pitfire that you would have in a family home, and then I insulate it very well. The problem is mine isn't insulated enough. Yeah, I do love a lot of the airflow that comes in and out of the kiln because it really helps that heat burn, but I'm finding that I let in a lot more cold and a lot more air than I actually need, so I've been looking for a way to kind of doctor this. I told one of you dirty potters, and you commented down below in one of the last videos, just use cement. Yeah, I could just use cement. You see, the issue with this type of kiln is that it's not completely covered up by dirt and mud and whatnot. There's a lot of cracks in this thing where airflow gets in and out. Granted, there's a couple of those like this is okay and this is okay, but after 5 of these types of things with airflow getting in and out, I don't need more airflow to feed the fire. I don't need that much oxygen. So I have one big one right there. I have a bunch over there. I have some right there. I don't need that much. So I do need to cover some of these up. And the way we're gonna do that is with this stuff right here. Fair warning, I've never used cement before, especially pre-mixed cement. So it says it's ready to go, but also when you look at the back of the instructions, it's like, hey, use gloves and maybe don't be stupid with it. And when you look at the back of the instructions, it's like, hey, here's a bunch of numbers you can call just in case this stuff gets in your eyes. Make sure you use gloves, make sure you use safety goggles, be very safe with it. Please, like, don't be unsafe with this. I'm gonna do at least one of those things I just said right now. I don't know, man. That doesn't really look like cement to me. I don't know. I don't know about this. You see, I don't have any gloves, and I really don't want to go to Lowe's to pick up more gloves. So I'm using one of my pottery spatulas here, but like, it's not doing very well. I really wish I had some gloves to get inside the nitty-gritty of this hole right here. But they've also made it very clear to me to not use my bare hands. I just want to plug up this hole specifically. Like, this is the one that I really dislike. There are so many of you who are like construction workers and like woodworkers and painters and house builders who are watching this going, oh my god, he's never worked with construction anything before. How has this child survived so long? Well, I can cook and my butt's nice. So, you know, I still pull some numbers. Okay, well that took a very long time. I fast forwarded it because I didn't think you'd want to see 30 to 40 minutes of a YouTube video of me like slathering on this goop. And to be honest with you, after like 20 minutes, my thumbs started to hurt. Yeah, so I kind of just did some horrible, awful things to the inside of that kiln. I used most, if not all, of the container, and after a while, I kind of just went ham bone. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just kind of did everything that I could do to plug up every single little hole that I saw, and I wasted the entire container, so it is now gone. Well, a lot of the holes are sealed up with that cement stuff, and now we just have to wait for it to dry and we can start our load.